pain. This is perhaps the most common complaint that I get from mums. Back pain can range from being anything from mildly annoying to completely debilitating and just ruining your life. It sucks to be in pain all day. So in this program, I'm going to help you address back pain. First of all, I want to talk about the mechanics of back pain. It's really important that you understand that back pain is complex. Something like 80–90% of people have low back pain. It's called non-specific low back pain at some point or for significant portions of their lives. And it's got a lot to do with the fact that we now walk around on two legs and we live to the age of like 90 and we weren't really designed to do that. Back pain is complex and we don't fully understand why people suffer from back pain. Here are a few things that we do know about back pain. I'm gonna just bust some myths for you right now. Most back pain isn't actually associated with any kind of tissue damage. So it's not associated with hernias or slipped discs or even any kind of like muscle damage, or certainly not any damage to the spine itself. Most people, when they have back pain, they think they have a problem like that, and there just doesn't seem to be strong correlation between those factors. Tissue damage certainly can be the cause of back pain, it just usually isn't. And even people with herniated discs or slipped discs sometimes walk around completely pain-free their entire lives. Back pain also isn't caused by diastasis recti or pelvic floor problems. A lot of people immediately jump to these things to explain away their back pain or to explain their patient's back pain, and there just isn't a strong correlation between the two. We also know that having a weak core doesn't necessarily cause back pain. So many people say to me, I have loads of back pain, I really need to strengthen my core. And I'm like, okay, tell me more about that. And they're like, yeah, my tummy muscles are really weak and that it's not supporting my back. And this has been fed into us by the fitness industry for a long time. So it's really, really ingrained in our psyche. But I really want to encourage you to understand that weak core does not mean, weak abdominal muscles in particular, does not equate to back pain. So while you might want to strengthen your core muscles postpartum or fix and heal your diastasis recti, I just want to encourage you to do it for the right reasons. Do it to move and feel better in your body, and even do it for aesthetic reasons, because some really focused core training and abdominal training can really help you get a flatter tummy, but it won't help you with your back pain. I have a few different suggestions for that. We also know that bad alignment and bad posture doesn't cause back pain. When we're stuck in the same positions for a long time, with a lot of people it does seem to cause back pain, for sure, but I've seen a lot of people with really bad posture who have no pain whatsoever. So it isn't a direct correlation. And remember that there are lots and lots of factors. You might not be sleeping well, you might be really stressed, you might be tense and tight. It's very hard to pin down the fact that your back pain is caused by X. There are lots of things going on at this stage in your life. Now we've got all that out the way, let's talk about what you can actually do to try to address your back pain. I want to encourage you to go through the following list of things. 1, address breathing mechanics. For a couple of reasons: to connect to those core muscles, to release tight muscles, and to tap into your parasympathetic system and just calm your whole system down and just start to relax. Your diaphragm also inserts into a couple of your vertebrae, so a tight diaphragm can affect back pain, and tight abdominal muscles can affect back pain, so it's one of the things that we'll address. Number 2, movement. Don't just stay still for fear of making it worse. Okay, our bodies like movement, our backs like movement, our spines like movement. So you're going to want to move as much as you can through through gentle ranges of motion, and it will start to feel better. What we usually do is go, oh, like, I'm so scared to move, I'm so scared of making it worse, I'm just going to stay still, I'm going to stay in bed, I'm going to stay kind of hunched over, I'm going to kind of protect my spine. And this is actually the worst thing that we can do. We want to move those, we want to move those body parts, we want to move the pelvis, we want to move the spine, we want to move everything. Movement is good for us. If you're feeling really, really crippled with back pain right now, you want to go to the level 0 of this program, or the hit by a bus level. If you can't get up and down off the floor, this is the level that you want to start at. We'll just start creating some gentle movement in the body, and that's where you're going to start before you go into the other parts of the program. Then you're going to want to move on to the mobility part of the program. It's kind of a yoga program, but I've adapted a lot of the movements to keep it more dynamic, and things that I've seen have worked well with my clients. Again, start at level 1 and just work your way through. It gets progressively more and more challenging, and level 0 will help you bridge into that level 1 if you're really, really struggling right now. So just as an example, you can try just doing a forward bend. Okay, so if you just bend forward in and try and touch the floor, okay, if you're stuck up here and you feel like your neck's tight and your back's tight and you just can't get any lower, and all your lower, the backs of the legs are tight and you can't kind of flop down like this, that could be a contributing factor to your back pain. And by releasing those muscles and stretching those muscles, we might be able to improve back pain quite significantly. Now, it's unlikely that it's the cause, but we can play with all of these things and try and improve whatever we can see. Alignment can help with back pain. Although we said that posture doesn't necessarily cause back pain, if you're being stuck in the exact same position 24 hours a day may be contributing to back pain. So look at the alignment section of this program and change something. Just do something different. Get out of the positions that you're stuck in all the time when nursing and when holding your little baby. And finally, strength training. Start to strengthen your back. Most women just don't do any kind of strength training, don't try to strengthen anything. And most postpartum programs also shy away from this. And this is the biggest tool that you can have against back pain. Back pain can be caused by weak muscles, so we want to strengthen them up. Most postpartum programs, even if they do have a bit of strength training, they don't have any back exercises, and this drives me bonkers. There's loads and loads of back exercises in this program. It's hard to do without any actual equipment, so we're going to focus on the movements and the things you can do without equipment, and then build in some equipment gradually as you progress through the program. We're also going to be focusing a lot on the glutes, on the bum, strengthening the bum muscles. The bum muscles support your back, okay? So when you have strong bum muscles, they're doing a lot of the work and taking a lot of the brunt off of your back. So we're going to be, I keep doing this, it's a little bit weird. We're going to really focus on glute training, on strengthening those glute muscles, on those bum muscles, and help support your back, not just by working the back, but everything else. So strengthening your legs, strengthening your back muscles, all of that stuff. So go and check out all those individual sections and enjoy.